son of a seventh son. My daddy had the tyrant in his eye. Before he took to running, he dug 100 wells till he found one nobody could dry. He said the air's so clean it hurts your skin. Somehow I got used to the good land, till the time my girl, she could have had my bandage, and she split with a mountain man. They say you're born bad, bad, bad as you wanna be. Extreme barking at their minders, but a bloodhound lost will never find her. 'Cause he was meaner than the devil and the good Lord smacked him. I was raised to believe that's true, but reckon when the black cat crossed my tracks, I knew exactly what to do. They call me Macon, they call me Macon, they call me Macon, they call me Macon. Well, I set out with no reservation, and I took the midnight tears on an endless journey through a nameless country to forget where I've been all these years. And whatever she'd done with that love of mine, well, that's none of my concern. But hell open up when they wake me up from the dream of the great return. So call me home, boy, 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 call me home, boy. They call me Macon. Call me home, boy, 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 call me home, boy. They call me Macon. Faded out in Fort Worth, 3 days later in a telegram saying Mama gave birth. And it's a hard way to go when you got nothing to show. You'll never make it home till you put it in a love song. Sing it loud. Long gone, then I played the same song in Dallas, in Dallas, in Dallas. And I was down and out, I was strung out. She was jumping from cowboys to cowgirls, cowgirls and cowgirls. There was no way now, so I took her on the road. I said, let's make a show loud. Let's make a show loud, loud. Well, we'll never make it home till we put it in a love song. a truck that's beat up, and I like a bunk that sleeps rough, and I like a honky-tonk a little bit run down. And you got a mean streak, turns cheeks pink, scares my heart cardiac as you work your man down, and the devil done favors losing me hound, 'cause I'm the back-breaking, window-banging, no-braining within Coward Town. You keep thinking, where you gonna go, what you gonna do, who you gonna screw now? And I like a dark in the doghouse, and I like a cold beer rocking me sound, and I like a campfire sunset, it burns loud. And you got a strung tight bed breaking, skirt messing, woo jetty that you're shaking around, and the devil don't shame us losing me hound, 'cause I'm the heartbreaking, sleep prevention, bloody mention kind of memory that sticks around. And I keep thinking, where are you gonna go, what you gonna do, who you gonna screw now? My daddy always screamed I would be in the doghouse, because I never listened, said I should have been grown by now. You keep saying if I go, I will end up in the doghouse, but I'm either in the doghouse or another town.
Wednesday dinner time. Maddie drives through the 5 and dime. He'll take his pay as a petty thief, leave my love for petty grief. And I told him not to go, and I told him not to run. We heard the shots fired. Baby, tell me what you've done. Maddie heading for the county line. He's got wheels that'll keep him flying. Merge laid just south of track 4. He don't know what's waiting in store. And I told him it was so, and I told him he'd get caught just trying to make money. Should've left town like I thought. Round and round the court, flying like beggars do. I told him it would catch up soon. I never thought I'd see the day he'd get got, if home is where you hang your hat. Heard a friend of a friend say he's barely making it, trying to keep moving like he always said. Oh, sometimes I hear his voice loud and he's saying, baby, let's go back home. Oh, I can't take another day on the run. God help me, what have I done? Maybe I couldn't make it. I'll come back home. 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 I come back home.
They locked Buck Oliver in prison, said his crime was unspeakable. Did the unsung boogeyman all the wrong he'd done? None could have been feasible. They locked Buck Oliver in prison, and all of his dues were paid. Even so, upon the load of his deadened soul, it never lightened anyway. He knew when he said I quit, it's innocent. he deserved his fence. He was bigger than all he'd done, all the dirt and the sweat and blood. But old times lie where he was a-hiding in the room of the run of the brutes. You should listen to the tales he'd tell. Fewer heard 'em and less would sell. A wily young man, gonna make him a new hand. He'd light a fire and burn in hell. They locked Buck Oliver in prison. Up to then he was unpredictable, and so they barely knew and practically barely do. None can call it quittable. They locked Buck Oliver in prison. Folks in Buckeye are lacking gas, so never mind, pay it no mind, 'cause Buck Oliver, he never said, hey, what you gonna on the King's Highway? Who's in your cabin? Well, the girl, she said, oh, the big moon shines and the stars, they glow. The sky is thunder, all the righteous to pay. So we're all going down on the King's Highway. So we all loaded into the truck. The back was bouncing away. The back door was banging and popping. So we promised for the damage to pay. Now fog is a-coming so quietly, and clouds they are perfect and gray. And I'm wishing my good friend could see it before it's all gone away. And I can hear a banjo ringing and a hauling the big truck away. The bull is all sweet, but the moon, she's in heat. And I'm going so fast for the damage to pay. And we're all going down on the King's Highway. Went to church on Sunday 'cause my woman told me so. Got too drunk on Friday night, skimmed some off the top for dope. When the front pew cried for mercy, I said, you can't save my soul. If they ain't never met the devil, then how the hell they know? Wasn't asking for forgiveness, I wasn't made for giving in. My mama taught me better than to surround me by my sins. Said it ain't the enemy that I gotta worry about, it's the demon standing by my side and the lies I haven't found. And I was born in the wake of the holler, raised with the snakes for the slaughter. In this land of honey and moonshine, pick your poison, take your chance, 'cause there ain't no wrong for right, grab your buckets, dance. Between too much of a good thing and pain you'll never know, just keep her between the grapevines and one leaf over the row. And I was born of the holler. Oh, c'est la vie, no matter the language I speak. And I hate to break that nah-nah vision. Surely you're the weeping one from the Bible. Oh, my mama said it'd be like this. Hadn't seen her since. And my daddy said so was he. Buy your boat before you buy your land. 'Cause I was born in the wake of the holler, raised deep enough it don't matter. In the gravity low enough you only need water. Born in the wake of the holler. Raised deep enough it don't matter. In the gravity low enough you only need water. Born in the wake of the holler. He's a true bad boy, talk of the town. The filthy police salivate, but they can't hold her down. On a runaway train, devil in the dust. Love another man, then watch him combust. Every girl's got a thing, a little chaotic calamity. From the neighbor in the top, she's that to a T. It's what we say in the South when we know she's tough as a truck. Can't call it anything much, but what it is, she's a what you call it girl. She's a what you call it girl. Stumbled into town on a night like tonight. A 10-gallon hat, said her name was Dwight. Got a call a week later from a Tennessee miner. Jiminy Jilly rolled in to greet me once higher. Every girl's got a thing, a little chaotic calamity. From the neighborhood in the top, she's that to a T. It's what we say in the South when we know she's tough as a truck. Can't call it anything much, but what it is, she's a what you call it girl. She's a what you call it girl. Town on a night like tonight. A 10-gallon hat, said her name was Dwight. Got a call a week later from a Tennessee miner. Jiminy Jilly rolled in to greet me once higher. Every girl's got a thing, a little chaotic calamity. From the neighborhood in the top, she's that to a T. What we say in the South when we know she's tough as a truck. Can't call it anything much, but what it is, she's a what you call it girl. She's a what you call it girl. Well, I can't stand to just walk by the mile, keep feeding lies to this baby of mine. But she said I could come running home if I wanted, but she'd be gone by the morning. Well, I can find the train, but the sheriff found my tracks, and a wanted man is a wanted trail at last. One look back to that endless state of next time, and that woman's love can save my soul. I know, but it's too late, that train, well, it's much too slow. I'm leaving now to break the law, to break the law. By the rail at night, maybe I'd make peace by the morning. I don't know, but I know I might. But the sheriff's waiting by the rail that night. He said, son, where you going? You know I cuffed him 'cause that train, well, it was much too slow. And I'm leaving now to break the law, to break the law. Swung by to collect the rent, rolled up to the trailer park in his beater wagon with nothing to say. Lucky for him it was payday, backed up right to the door, and if it wasn't, I'd have already moved on. I ain't wasting my time anymore, 'cause I've been out there making it, and I've been down there taking it, and I've been shaking it, breaking it, breaking it. Stopped by for a minute to tell my sister I'm headed on out of town. I live telling everyone I'm running westbound to spin them around. Maybe I can catch a few more sets before this thing is all done. And for goodness sakes, I'm sick and tired of scratching for dimes and nickels for fun. 'Cause I've been out there making it, and I've been down there taking it, and I've been around here shaking it, breaking it, breaking it. I'd say I'm doing great, some would say I'm doing well. There ain't a whole lot to it, except for whatever the hell you're gonna do it, or you ain't. Main things, you don't give up on it yet, 'cause if you do, you'll always be something you'll never forget. 'Cause I've been out there making it, and I've been down there taking it, and I've been around here shaking it, breaking it, breaking it. just a boy from Alabama. Billy was a boy from my hometown. Billy thought that Hank walked on water, and at the honky-tonk he's splashing around. Somewhere near the bottom of the bottle, Billy wrecked his soul but found his sound. And despite all the outlandish behavior, we found God in loving Hank more than his name. In my hometown, he skipped a stone on paint. Hillbilly simple with the way he sings, running high on strong melodies and moonshine waves crashing around, splishing and a splashing at the honky-tonk. So pray for him now. He told his mama he was gonna be an outlaw, and then they killed the kid in cold blood. Now he's gonna see what he believes in, 'cause he'll see Hank on the other side of father, son, and the problems he's got now. Running high on strong melodies and moonshine waves crashing around, splishing and a splashing at the honky-tonk. So pray for him now. Somewhere near the bottom of the bottle, Billy wrecked his soul but found this out. Despite all the outlandish behavior, we found God in loving Hank more than his name. I'm in my hometown, he skipped a stone on paint. Hillbilly simple with the way he sang, running high on strong melodies and moonshine waves crashing around, splishing and a splashing at the honky-tonk. Feeling overworked and underpaid. Don't need much, just a can of gas and wheels to roll away. They said, boy, you ain't nowhere near safe. I hope you found the gold at the end of the rainbow that you paint. I said, I don't mess around, I come in too. On Sunday I drink the whiskey, and on Monday I have the blues. Put a 20 on the 20 on a Friday night. We are looking for the exit sign. Get us out of sight, out of mind. Hate me now, but you'll love me when I'm gone. I won't tell you when or where or what or why, till I get where I belong. Close my case, but then I got away. And all you ever had to do was just do what I say. So why'd you put a 20 on the 20 on a Friday night? We are looking for the exit sign. Get us out of sight, out of mind. Hate me now, but you'll love me when I'm gone. I won't tell you when or where or what or why, till I but then I got away. And all you ever had to do was just do what I say. So why'd you put a 20 on the 20 on a Friday night? We are looking for the exit sign. Get us out of sight, out of mind. Farmer, farmer, did you lose your cows? Tangled in the fence along the roadside, standing in the ditch knee deep. Little old dog trailing just behind. Round 'em, spice 'em, pin 'em, drive 'em. Farm life steady rolls on. Rolling down the side of the road, feeder then dumps on the side of the road. Bluebird pecking at the seed on the ground. Ready or not, the truck's coming around. Little old dog trailing just behind. Round 'em, spice 'em, pin 'em, drive 'em. Farm life steady rolls on. Yeah, spare tire rolling deeper in the ditch. Mother puts the pedal to the floor of the Honda. Fire in the field, barn and the ditch. Won't feel the same since the day she saw you. Dog trailing just behind. Round 'em, spice 'em, pin 'em, drive 'em. Farm life steady rolls on. Yeah, spare tire rolling deeper in the ditch. Mother puts the pedal to the floor of the Honda. Fire in the field, barn in the ditch. Won't feel the same since the day she saw you. Little old dog trailing just behind. Round 'em, spice 'em, pin 'em, drive 'em. Farm life steady rolls on. Got on a Greyhound in New Orleans. Out of work, ain't it a damn shame? She got on begging, she got off drain. Ain't it a damn shame? Lord, their vacation came and went. Sweetest trip heaven ever sent. Can't feed the kids, ain't got the rent. Ain't it a damn shame? Whoa, tapping our toes, dancing and laughing on the way, working back. Sick and tired of crying, so we started jacking up the laughs. Worn out, broke, battered, and poor, but at least we're happy, I guess. Riding in a busted bus bound for beat to hell success. Ladies, mama's house mouths to fend. Nothing going their way, but they sure can't pretend. Ain't it a damn shame? Tapping our toes, dancing and laughing on the way to work and back. Sick and tired of crying, so we started jacking up the laughs. Worn out, broke, battered, hurt and poor, but at least we're happy, I guess. Riding in a busted bus bound for beat to hell success. Now my good friend Timmy done lost his mind, trading her banjo for a life of crime. While I, on the other hand, I got a little band with a record deal. Hometown's all up in a twist, devil's been doing his evilest. Them folks talking about me, all them folks talking on me. And they saying that's unmoral, saying that's unkind, saying my redemption's out of sight, saying I ain't brilliant, gotta work hard. I think it's safe to say that dead horse has rode too far. And I ride down where the Black Creek waters rise, broadside into the echo and out the other side. Living across from the danger and source, where my wickedest town steals all of your time. And now them good old boys all think I'm dead, bringing them the sound of apocalypse in stereo. I ought to change my name to Ship of Fools. Couldn't even lie and say they wrong as we rode round the prairie SUVs in our song. 'Cause they had every right and every once in a while let me off scot-free. And you can say it out loud now, screaming out your pain. Hear them in silence when they whisper in my name, saying this world is ending, everyone's afraid. I swear I hear them bitching all through the Milky Way. And I ride down where the Black Creek waters rise, broadside into the echo and out the side, saying I ain't brilliant, gotta work hard. I think it's safe to say that dead horse has rode too far. And I ride down where the Black Creek waters rise, broadside into the echo and out the other side. Living across from the danger and sorrow, where my wickedest town steals all of your time. And now them good old boys all think I'm dead, bringing them the sound of apocalypse stereo. I ought to change my name to Ship of Fools. Couldn't even lie and say they wrong as we rode round the prairie SUVs in our song. 'Cause they had every right and every once in a while let me once in a while let me off scot-free. And you can say it out loud, everyone's afraid. I swear I hear them bitching all through the May. I lost the handle at the red eye once once you lose your hat there, man, it's high and flying. I met a Cinderella, she smelled like mountain laurel. She was screaming something about she in love with a rabbit. And you just would not believe it. Last night I was drinking with a rabbit. He was sitting in between Elvis and Hank. Careful who you get it from, hold it close to your tongue. The Gypsy Granville Paris Fermentees drink will not quit. I found a lovely and a gentleman from the Delta, from Savannah. But another I'm thinking, it was Rosie, it was Susan, it was Edward, and a new one. Missionary stream is stream it, drink will not quit. Last night I was drinking with a rabbit. He was sitting in between Elvis and Hank. Careful who you get it from, hold it close to your tongue. That Gypsy Granville Paris Fermentees drink will not quit. I found a lovely and a gentleman from the Delta, from Savannah. But another I'm thinking, it was Rosie, it was Susan, it was Edward, and a new one. Missionary screaming, hallelujah, I swear it's true. And you just would not. Last night I was drinking with a rabbit. He was sitting in between Elvis and Hank. Careful who you get it from, hold it close to your tongue. The Gypsy Granville Paris Fermentees drink will not quit. Last night I was drinking with a rabbit. He was sitting in between Elvis and Hank. Careful who you get it from, hold it close to your tongue. The Gypsy Granville Paris Fermentees drink will not quit. That mean old woman out putting down a hug. And there goes that mean woman's Lexus on my Cupid luck. Slapping that mean woman's vengeance on this outlaw country thief. Early one gray morning, nearly frozen, I went out to hide behind my clothesline. Pale skies through the barren tree limbs left just enough light for witness. When I heard the dog bark and thought it was just a bark, I didn't know what it meant, only saw it the moment it went. Well, there goes that mean old woman's golden retriever, Mr. Pibbles, pissing all over. That golden retriever looking 2021 Lexus GX460, like I was hot wired, paid interested in nothing but Bibles. Wrapping that beaver colored driver's seat that pops out from the dog door, that you can lock keys inside. Turns out she didn't lock the key inside after all. Woof, woof. Like a pair of arms grabbed his flanks out from behind that, threw him into what is now no longer longer my clothesline. There goes that mean old woman's golden retriever, Mr. Pibbles, pissing all over that golden retriever looking 2021 Lexus GX460, like I was hot wired, paid interested in nothing but Bibles, wrapped in that beaver colored driver's seat that pops out from the dog door that you can lock keys inside. Turns out she didn't lock the key inside after all. Woof woof! Like a pair of arms grabbed his flanks out from behind that, threw him into what is now no longer my clothesline.
Well, I poured my soul down a drain. I said I'd low-key do it again. Maps are just a couple of weird lines, a quivering compass. Hot chocolate could use a little booze in the summer. Well, hot seat, you're turning heads again. If I'm gone too long, they'll notice that I'm missing. We're born in the rain, bored of terrain, more of the same. Lord knows we're one and the same. Holding in a twist of fate, living in a gutted trade, lesson from a roll of tape, caught in the flame. Boss, she said, nodded to a fox. I countered with, have you met a better pair of dogs? Well, I find the kids are eating our cash. They are. And I'm hungry, forward to the next stash. We're born in the rain, bored of terrain, more of the same. Lord knows we're one and the same. Holding in a twist of fate, living in a gutted trade, lesson from a roll of tape, caught in the flame. Born in the rain, bored of terrain, more of the same. Lord knows we're one and the same. Holding in a twist of fate, living in a gutted train, lesson from a roll of tape, caught in the flame. Tape. Caught in the roll of, caught in the flame, burning the flame, my soul down a drain. Low-key do it again. We're born in the rain. Lord knows we're one. Oh
Orange blossoms blown by the wind, falling down like the rain. 15 angels guarding my gate. If you don't come back, I won't blame you. You thought you were something out of a fairy tale, huh? sweeter than a melon in your granddad's garden. Walked right by, said, boy, let me tell you something. Got everything you'd ever want, yeah, anything you'll ever need. But then I had that dream again, that you went and got yourself killed. Be still, my foolish thought. I won't blame me if I don't miss you, because orange blossoms start blooming again when you come over, darling. Thought you were something out of a fairy tale, huh? Thought you were something out of a fairy tale, huh? Sweeter than a melon in your granddad's garden. Walked right by, said, boy, let me tell you something. Got everything you'd ever want, yeah, anything you'll ever need. But then I had that dream again, that you went and got yourself killed. Be still, my foolish thought. I won't blame me if I don't miss you, because orange blossoms start blooming again when you come over, darling. Thought you were something out of a fairy tale, huh? You thought you were something out of a fairy tale, huh? Sweeter than a melon in your granddad's garden. Walked right by, said, boy, let me tell you something. Got everything you'd ever want, yeah, anything you'll ever need.
Crow and a rattling old truck that knows where to go.
say I'm a storm, as bad as the 4th of July, when I cuss and howl at night. Hot light, honky-tonkin' Friday night, hunger tugging at my heartstrings. Pretty little lady, hitch a ride. Wouldn't you like to come untied, shoot through the topless sky, fly rings? Armadillo, cumbia shuffle, Apache cat, American muscle. Crossed my path and I ain't been right since I saw Hank sitting on a bar stool. Merlin Dock out back shooting pool, and me with my usual itch. Yeah, it sounds to me like a raucous country song in an outlaw style. It doesn't take long before you start singing along. We're on the dance floor yanking tile. Look here, Buster, it only gets rougher. Might wanna bring some friends. You're gonna ride this train to the end. Upper lip covered in fuzz, capo on one man, buzz, buzz, buzz. Who's got 20 to burn? Go Monica, where did those keys come from? Lighting up like Rudolph's nose is fun. Poodles need love and learn sounds to me like a raucous country song in an outlaw style. It doesn't take long before you start stomping along, riding high on your marble pile. Look at here, buddy, Bert and Sprocket, baby, gonna give them their licks. All interstates gotta end in 6. I know trouble ain't a matter of if, it's when. And would you look at this, here it comes again. Trouble ain't a matter of if, it's when. And would you look at this, here it comes again. Me and my buddy Jake set up a stake, mill out in South Dakota. Sometimes it pays and sometimes it ain't. Spend more paying pipe dreams than gold. In a town nearby, things felt just right. Guess that's why we're always returning. From my first step in, that's when I noticed him. He was sitting there waiting on me. could run. Me and my buddy Jake bulked out on bail, many bills out in Santa Rosa. We hightailed the beady riding, postcards for all our pretty passing friends. And me, I returned to South Dakota, and my buddy Jake came out to greet me. And through his tears he jabber-jawed and cheered and jeered and drawled, "Damn some fool, what's his face?" I said he was born to run. And it's hey now, steady now. Daddy didn't raise no fool. That boy ain't tough enough to ever break me down. Hey boy, steady now. Only let me down once. Never learned to fly, but boy, he could run. He was born to run. And then there's Jake, sweet Jake who waits 8 months of the year. 3 weeks my heart broke, had tears in his eyes, said I better go. I get it, I mean he could never know, no, no. Then there's Jake, sweet Jake who waits 8 months of the year. 3 weeks my heart broke, had tears in his eyes, said I better go. I get it, I mean he could never know, no. I remember when we were in college, you said you'd kill me if I cheated. Like I said I would, I loved you when no one else would. Said you'd kill me if I cheated. And when I wasn't even looking, I hope that he wasn't either. But all's fair in love and war, so they say. It's all's fair in love and war, renegade. Ooh, renegade. Turned your head and gave me a wingspan, and you made your plan to drive me wild. Said it was an accident, well maybe it was, but it's war, baby, it's war, wild child. Ooh, renegade. Summer sure sounds good. I know he doesn't run like you. Like I said, I have loved you, but no one else would. Now tell me, darling, can't you hear I do? something about the train and what it means. Dear to me, I'm gonna tell you, maybe it'll mean something to you. It's lonesome, ain't it, boys? It's lonesome, ain't it, boys? It's lonesome, oh, oh, lonesome. Trains make me lonesome. That old train ran through the junction, cut my heart in two. She left, and when the train started rolling, that's why trains are so lonesome to me. I said, boo-hoo-hoo, that old choo-choo. It's lonesome, ain't it, boys? It's lonesome, ain't it, boys? Trains make me lonesome. It's lonesome, ain't it, boys? It's lonesome, oh, oh, lonesome. Trains make me lonesome. It's lonesome, ain't it, boys? It's lonesome, ain't it, boys? It's lonesome, oh, oh, lonesome. Trains make me lonesome. Side of the truck bed this morning with a bone dry bottle of Jack I was pouring. Damn, she got some nerve, way she kicked me to the curb. Guess you can say I got what I deserve. 'Cause I woke up on the wrong side of the truck bed this morning. Yeah, I got a Coke in my hand, doing 85, 80. Now I know what it feels like to want nobody to save me. 'Cause I ain't taking it real well. Best buddy's telling me don't dwell. Like Jimmy, stop writing fake suicide notes on Dell. And I hate the city. And I hate, and I know we'll crash. We'll crash, we'll crash. And I know we'll crash. We'll crash, we'll crash. I'll crash. And I just hit the Rockies. They say it's too cold to snow. Well, I guess I'll start heading home. And I know we'll crash, we'll crash, we'll crash. And I know we'll crash, we'll crash, we'll crash. And I just hit the Rockies. They said it's too cold to snow. Well, I guess I'll start heading home. redemption can be won. I got condemned and damned again before the daylight saw the sun. Well, seems absent from my shell of mine. Well, seems silent in this hell of mine. Thou art silent. I'm a branded beast and bloody riding high. It's all eyes and no brains. The whole world's a hangman and it's running out of slaves. The world was electric until it lost the sound. Well, seems absent from my shell of mine. Well, seems silent in this hell of mine. God gave me hands with which to sin. God gave me mind devours, mind devours. God gave me this earth as it crumbles. God gave me this earth after flood. God gave me hands with which to sin. God gave me mind devours, mind devours. God gave me this earth as it crumbles. God gave me this earth after flood.
Yallaroo, yallaroo, cross that river that you swim to. Take a light, drink a brew, get back to what we know to do.
Years cooking in the laying sun. Another day gone, now it's already done. Biding time off for my work days due. Howling at the bottle that is chasing you.
Feeling fine, a little sideways. Thank God, country Jesus is on my ways. Paint your beating drum up, blood and bruise. Have another light me and go to chase.
Yallaroo, yallaroo, cross that river that you swim to. Take a light, drink a brew, and get back to what we know to do. Yallaroo, yallaroo, cross that river that you swim to. Take a light, drink a brew. How about for the folks out there getting lit with us tonight?
How about for the folks out there getting stoned with us tonight?
Bonfire lighting up outside with some wood burning. If you know what I mean, before the third verse hits.
Y'all shout it out now.
Yallaroo, yallaroo, cross that river that you swim to. Take a light, drink a brew, and get back to what we know to do. Yallaroo, Yallaroo, across that river that you swim.